Veteran actor Patrick Shai has passed away. His family confirmed he passed away this morning. Shai is best known for his roles in Soul City and Generations. He was also a gender-based violence activist. Let's get some reaction from an industry colleague, Tony Kgoroge. Tony, thank you very much for speaking to us on this sad occasion. Share with us, if you will, some of your memories of Patrick Shai, perhaps industry memories working together, or any personal recollections you have of him.
Well, I remember actually way back in the days when I was still in high school, and Brad was one of those actors who started appearing on television, speaking Gaspedi, making it very fashionable to be speaking Gaspedi and people understanding what they're doing, and also bridging the gap between the Gibson Cantor style, which was very a big way of acting, to a very naturalistic way of acting. And then from then on, I actually started working with Brad Pat, doing corporate videos where he was directing, and actually later on, I then became his director on Zone 14. And there's a lot of things that we have done with Brad Pat around the TV and film and the film sector. But more than anything else, Brad Pat was just one of those actors who would just bring fun on the set. He was funny, he was loud, and sometimes his loudness people misunderstood it. But it's really a great loss, and we all got shocked to hear the news that he was no more.
Tony, the entertainment industry is often famous for being quite fickle. There are always plenty of young actors waiting for their opportunity to be in the limelight. So often we tend to forget what an incredible loss it is to lose those members of the industry who've been there for a while, who know the ropes, who've started from nowhere and literally clawed their way up to success and experienced so many different facets of the entertainment industry. What will you miss most about Brad Pat?
Well, what we miss the most is that, the age group where Brad Pat was at in terms of acting, there are not that many. And that will leave a gap for, then that means that people like us will then have to fit into those roles and trying to close that gap, which is not what we would like to see. And sometimes the industry becomes a little bit unfair in mostly looking more towards younger roles than bringing the roles of people or rather to say, like, the people who will play their age group. So in what you just said, it really makes us wonder where would we find that caliber of actors and those kind of people like Patrick Shai. And we're hoping that maybe, and praying to God that we don't lose more experienced actors like Brad Pat.
Do you think there's a need for greater support for actors in a certain age group who've been through the ranks? As you said, there are fewer roles for older actors out there. Obviously, a lot of people also fall out of the industry due to financial reasons. But do you think there's a real need for support, not only financial support, but moral support, emotional and mental health support for those who stay the game and who often struggle in an entertainment industry which can be very cruel?
Well, I think it all boils to financial support more than anything else, because if you are financially stable, you are able to help yourself in looking for help over and above the acting fraternity. It also to also bring people to understand, more especially the writers, to understand the importance of having an older voice within the cast. It's not something that I would like to dwell into right now, But just to say, it's really something that we really have to think of in terms of having the safety net for our elderly artists, and not only in the acting industry, and also in the music industry, in fine arts, in the opera, in choral music, in all our creative sector. We do need to have a safety net that is created for us to be able to settle if anything goes funny.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was actor Tony Kgoroge sharing some memories of his colleague Patrick Shai.